So Kai Cenat got caught paying for cooch, $5,000 to be exact. There's two lessons derived from here, okay? I'm not just going to make some video hating on Kai and laughing on him, although that'll probably come out a bit naturally. You know, actually, I was following Kai on Instagram when he was under 10K on there, so that was a long time ago. So I've known about this guy for a while, and I don't hate him. It's not supposed to be some hate video about Kai, but there's two lessons that I think everyone needs to learn. One is about value exchange between two people, namely men and women. And two, it's going to be about actually really thinking about who you watch and who you listen to, okay? So, let's, because there's one comment I saw on here, and this is, there's a bunch of people trying to defend this action. So, for example, here, like, every man pays for blank, bleep, indirectly or directly. Dude buy girls drinks and take them to dinner to get bleep. It is only natural. That doesn't look like. I'm not gonna blow up any images that are potentially promiscuous, which is why I'm not gonna show one video. I think it's this one. I'm not gonna show that one because the girl twerks in the middle of it. And there was another. That's funny. Bro, look at all these people. We pay for it in some form. We're always paying for it in some. We always have to pay for it, etc., etc. Everyone has been brainwashed into a simp mindset. Okay? And when I say simp mindset, I mean this is far different, okay? This isn't about Kai Cenat paying $5,000 for cooch. Okay, that just makes it worse than it already is. Even if she was giving it for free, this is simping. I know literally no one puts it like this. I am literally the only person in the world, I think, I've ever seen, myself at least, has put it like this, okay? I think there's there's many different ways for, and look at all these people, like, look at this person posting a meme. Look at all the people liking it. You know, some people are obviously going against Kai a little bit. There you go. That's a base take right there. But there's a lot of people also trying to side with him. And that has to do with picking your influences and getting brainwashed. I'm going to go over that later. Where I saw this one tweet. I was going over this earlier to make sure I had all my points together, but I forgot. It was like a video of the girl. Okay, there's many different ways men and women share value. Okay, there she is. So, she probably has some fake body, but it's like 5K.
Taking people to court?
5K. Okay, and it's not even about how she looks. Okay, there's multiple different angles for this, alright? Now you get a beautiful shot of me, alright? There's multiple angles to this. The most important angle that goes beyond money, that goes beyond looks, because that's when people talk about something, they focus on that, and that is part of the equation here, okay? I'm not one of these Christian YouTubers going to say, hey, if she's a godly woman and she's nice, marry her and have all your babies with her. No, she also has to be attractive, okay? We're men. Our wieners get hard. Alright, we need to be happy with our partner sexually, okay? I don't know if YouTube's going to like it too much me using that word. I'm probably going to censor it just in case. But in any case. When you have intercourse with someone, you split your soul with them. And you know what? Even if you don't believe in Christianity or any other religion, this is shown by pair bonding. Google pair bonding. Okay, and this is especially present in women, but it's also present in men, okay? When you have intercourse with someone, you build a connection with them. And if it's, say you're a virgin, and the other person's a virgin, and you have intercourse. I think there was some study showing that marriages with a structure like that, they last the longest. Like, those are the best type of marriages. It almost barely ever ends in divorce. But let's say you're a virgin, another person's a virgin. The pair bond that's the strongest pair bond you could have. And every body you add to that, the pair bonding gets weaker, and weaker. And of course, in Christianity, you've always had this concept. That's why intercourse is preserved for marriage, because that is the fusion of one flesh with another flesh. All right? But even from a secular perspective, I've seen some of these people who, slept around and made videos about sleeping around to get girls and whatever, and they make videos they're talking about, I feel really empty, intercourse isn't all that, I'm going to be celibate for a while. And a lot of people are starting to do that. A lot of people are starting to talk about it now. And the reason why is very simple. When you have intercourse with someone, you can either say you pair bond with them, or, as I would say, you fuse with them. You split your soul with them. Okay? You can only do that so many times before it becomes meaningless. And you have now lost probably the most important interaction that can happen between a man and a woman. An actual pair bond, a true bond. Okay? I know a lot of Christians talk about, oh, well, intercourse, and it's not all that. It's not that good, etc. It is all that. It is all that. But within the confines of marriage between one person and one person. One body count for both individuals after that intercourse. A virgin with a virgin. That is all that. Okay? And that's the ultimate thing you can do with someone. And so forget about the money. Forget about her not even being that attractive. Like, yeah, maybe her body's nice, but $5,000. Or even for free. Like, the point I'm making here. Plus, she's ran through. She's an OnlyFans girl. I mean, everyone's seeing that. There's nothing special about that. What is with... Because, I mean, let's move from the soul-splitting part. I mean, these girls literally go on Instagram. Everyone sees them. And as far as I can tell, she's an OnlyFans girl. I don't know if she gets naked on there or something, but I assume it's probably like $15-20 a month. I don't know how much OnlyFans subscriptions usually cost. All these people are seeing her naked. It's not even special. It's not even exclusive. Like, the value exchange isn't even there. $5,000 or even free. Okay? Everyone's already seen it. Yeah, sure, you're the only one actually going in there and putting, or not the only one, excuse me, but you're actually going in there and, getting into cooch. I guess that's a bit more exclusive, but still. There's something really wrong with society that this is being promoted, and this is where I'm going to start talking about influences, okay? You need to be very careful about who you listen to and the videos you watch. I'm trying to get better at this myself, okay? And I have to balance it because I'm trying to watch a bit more of normie content because I'm trying to figure out, okay, well, what do normies like so I can, better fine-tune my videos for the algorithm, but also I want to be myself still. I have to play this balancing act. If you're just trying to do something, because this is my business, this is what I want to do for my living, so I have to try and figure this out. I have to be on Twitter with all these degenerate people and try to fish out some value for you, to teach you some stuff. But let's say you just want to be an Instagram copywriter or something like that. Maybe you want to, I don't know, go start a pavement cleaning business or whatever. You don't have to listen to these people. You have to value your yes. In fact, I'm learning about this right now. And I already knew this, but this terminology is very productive, okay? Value your yes, okay? Every time you click on a streamer to watch their videos, or when you click on a YouTuber to watch their videos, you're saying yes to having your mind programmed. I'm going to say that again. Every time you say yes to clicking on a video or watching a stream or any of these things, you're saying yes to your mind being programmed. Now, why do I say this? Because humans are creatures of imitation. This is how humans learned for the longest time. When you were a baby, you learned a language not by going on Duolingo, doing all the lessons, or going on the internet, looking it up. You learn from your parents. Same thing with your accent, same thing with number. You learn everything by imitation. That's how our brains are programmed. If you watch someone, part of them is ingrained into you. Okay? And the more and more and more you watch someone, the more and more it'll be ingrained into you. So you need to be very careful about who you watch. Alright, you need to actually think about, do I want this person ingrained inside of my head? Do I really want that? If the answer is no, then you shouldn't be watching the video. So, for example, Cenat. He acts like a soy boy. Okay? And you know what? It's always... Because I'm not necessarily like a red pillar. But... Actually, I'm not even going to talk about the red pillars. Because red pillars have the same issue. It's just a bit different. When people... Because there's some people who... Like Soluminati. I was reviewing... Because again, I'm trying to figure out like normie space stuff. And I wish this beef happened when I was on YouTube. Soluminati and Aiden Ross. And Soluminati was making a point about Aiden Ross that he's demasculating men. And of course everyone's like, no, it's just a joke and all this other stuff. He was right. Because of what I just said earlier. Things get ingrained. Cenat is ingraining his personality. His soy boy tendencies. I mean, look at him. Okay, a girl touches his knee and he's like... That's what he does. Seriously, that felt disgusting for me to do. Okay, that whole time, I didn't even want to do that, to be honest, but I really have to make it clear to you. Maybe I should have showed a clip instead, but I didn't even want to do that. Because that's soy. That's too emotional. Be a bit stoic. I'm not saying you have to be a stone face, but just be a man. When you watch Kai, when I watch Kai, the dude isn't a man. He's not a man. Okay? I know some people are like, this is toxic, all those stuff. He got caught paying $5K for cooch. Men don't do that. The point just gets proven. Every time a point gets made about someone, or at least I make a point or agree with the point of someone being effeminate and all this other stuff, it always gets proven. It always gets proven. Because you can tell. Kai isn't a man. That's why I don't really watch AMP, because I watch some clips from them because I heard about them. The only one that seems like a man to me, and keep in mind I haven't watched him fully, like Duke Dennis. That's it. Kai is like the polar opposite. Alright. Of course, I want to make sure I really hammer home that point about soul splitting, okay? Oh yeah, okay, I'll tie these two together. So, I'll show you again, okay? There's all these people. Okay, well, let me go back to the thread, because I don't feel like scrolling through a bunch. I'm just go to one we already went to, just to really hammer this home. Because some of you guys are gonna be like, "Oh, it's not that serious. You know, it doesn't really affect him." Bro, there's literally people. You're always paying. There's people justifying this. How do you think this happens? How do you think people start getting into the mindset of, okay, I have to justify this, I have to justify this? It's because they follow Kai. And when you follow someone, you follow their mindsets in some capacity, just by listening to them. It's going to get ingrained into your head in some capacity. And these people clearly have it. Look at all these people. We pay for it. We always pay. We always pay. You always pay. And you know what? When you have intercourse with a woman, you do pay. You do pay. You know what you pay with? Part of your soul. Okay? Or if you're secular, say pair bond. That's a very valuable thing from either perspective. What did Jesus say? What is more valuable than your soul? You split your soul with someone every time you have intercourse. Okay? So just adding 5,000 on top of that just makes it even worse. But even if it was free, is some OnlyFans girl that everyone has seen worth splitting your soul with? Is some girl that's been ran through worth splitting your soul with? Who's worth splitting your soul with? To me, it's a beautiful woman that will stay home and be a great mother for my kids. That's what's worth it to me. Everyone else is simping, because everyone else, remember, simping is a value exchange problem. Okay? You going out and sleeping with a bunch of girls, that's actually simping. For the reason I just stated. And you know what? People are realizing this. This is why people are going on the internet and talking about how sleeping with a bunch of girls was extremely unfulfilling for them. I'm communicating that point to you so you can stop yourself from doing it. If you already done it, then you can stop the bleeding. Okay? But all these influencers, all these people on the internet, they're going to try and justify it too. They're going to try to say, oh, you got to sleep around, you got to do this, you got to do that. Be careful about who you listen to. Be careful about who you watch. This is a lot more than just someone paying $5K for cooch. This is about you controlling who programs your mind. With all that being said, Christian men have to be careful about who they get influenced by. I think I'm the greatest influence of all time, behind Jesus, of course, and the apostles. If you want to join the movement building back Christian men, join the link in the description, the Discord. Check out the playlist in the description for more amazing videos. Subscribe for more amazing videos. Amazing videos all over the place because I'm amazing. Instagram, website, you name it, do it. Okay? Those are my call to actions. See you next video.